Welcome to another episode of Predict the Fish. It's a big day. We've got ECHL Commissioner Ryan Crelin hopping on the segment today. Commissioner, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, no, pleasure to be here.
Do you know what's going on or no?
I have a vague understanding.
Well, what is your understanding before I tell you?
That we are going to try and guess tonight's first goal scorer for the Steelheads.
All right, so what's going to happen is, you're correct, you're going to get the first pick, I will get the second pick. If you pick the right goal scorer tonight, I will wear this on TV for the next game.
Okay.
But, I mean, this is just not, this doesn't seem fair. Like, I'm in this, like, suit right here. You're all dazzled up in that. I think we've got something out here for you to fit more of a character. Yeah, there you go. What do you think of that? I think we got to try this on here. Give it a little test here.
As long as it fits.
It's a youth large. What do you think?
I don't think that's going to fit, but we're going to give it a whirl.
Now, you were doing some research earlier.
Yeah, statistical
what kind of statistics? Did Joe Babbitt give you any advice?
No, I'm playing a hunch.
All right, so you're just kind of winging it, or you got some...
We looked at some past box scores, looked at the season-long stats, and again, playing a hunch.
I mean, another question I want to ask you here
Where do we start here?
Looks like you're going there. I hope this fits.
Oh.
You've been ECHL commissioner now for a couple of seasons. Did you ever think that this would be a possibility in your years?
No, but it's a dream come true now. Oh, if it goes.
Do you need some assistance here?
We might have lost the mic, too. All right, I'm in.
All right, here he is, Big Sharky right here.
Big Sharky, okay.
Who's scoring the first Idaho Steelheads goal tonight?
We're going to go with Colton Keller.
Oh, okay. What did we find out about that?
What do you mean?
What's your analysis? Why Colton Keller?
I think he's up there, had a pretty good season last year, and just seems a little due.
All right, another guy that's due is Owen Hedrick, Steelhead's leading power play goal scorer. Leads all ECHL defenders with 10 goals. You've got Colton Keller, I've got Owen Hedrick. Now, I told you what I'm going to do if you pick the right. Is there anything that, like what? This is a two-way street here.
Well, I don't think it's going to fit in my suitcase, so you'll have to ship it to me, but I'll wear it around the office if you hit on tonight.
All right, fair enough. Well, congratulations. Like we said, a big guest here, so we brought you a big Sharpie.
Okay.
You become an honorary member of Predict the Fish. Can you please sign my scales anywhere?
Lefty, so we're going this side.
Have you ever signed a fish?
I don't believe so.
Okay, all right. All right, you heard it right there. ECHL Commissioner Ryan Crelin, Colton Keller, Big Fishy right here, Owen Hedrick. Mr. Crelin, remember, fish are...
Scaly?
They are friends, not...
Foes?
Food.
Oh. No, they can be food.
Let's say it in harmony. Remember, folks, fish are friends.
Not food.
Well, joined by the man, you might not recognize him, out of the shark costume, ECHL Commissioner Ryan Crelin. Ryan, no score after the first period. Are you sweating over behind this curtain watching?
No. I feel good. I feel good going into the second and third here.
How did you feel in the suit? Did you feel like part of a character a little bit?
Yeah, no, Big Sharky's come to town. little snug, but it fits, so we're good.
Awesome. Well, you got into town here earlier today and trying to make your rounds here around the cities, and Boise's another place you're going to check off this year, and a place you've been to now numerous times. Just kind of elaborate on your previous experiences and what you've noticed since being here in your couple of hours. I know you've noticed a lot more development.
Yeah, no. Well, listen, Boise always has a special place in my heart going back to when I started with the league. I think this was my first All-Star game as an employee of the league, and so anytime I land here, just coming down that escalator at the airport means something special to me. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to get here the past few years with everything that went on. Had a trip planned last year and actually caught COVID, so wasn't able to make it out. So great to be back. Love seeing the city and just see so much development, the city building up. And I think it's great for the city and great for the team as well, because it's certainly showing off the ice with the sellouts that you guys have had all season.
You mentioned earlier the travel seemed a little bit longer today from the East Coast, and it's not going to get any easier for you the rest of the weekend. Got the red eye tomorrow back from Utah.
Get home to the kids for Sunday afternoon there. So anyway, listen, it is what it is. Great to see the league grow, be coast to coast in the U.S. and Canada. So lots of travel. But that's a good thing at the end of the day because it shows what we are as a league.
Talk about the league growing. 2 new teams last year with Iowa and Trois-Rivières and Savannah this year, and they're really hitting it out of the park.
Yeah, no, they're doing a phenomenal job. I think 15 to 16 sellouts, so the 2 of you can go back and forth here for the race throughout the league. And just a great mascot, great color scheme. It's really taken off there. And what is a non-traditional market has been a home run for us.
Yeah. You mentioned you weren't able to make it out last year due to COVID, and it seems like, knock on wood, things have settled down this year, and I'm sure it's certainly a weight off your shoulder and a little, I shouldn't say less things to deal about because there still are probably plenty, but obviously that's a little out of the picture.
Yeah, listen, there's always something to deal with, but that was a stressful couple of years to work through, but we really, communicated well, powered through it. Unfortunately, we had the 1 year where not all the teams could play, as you well know, but we were able to have a season, award the Kelly Cup, got back to somewhat normal last year, not fully. And, now I think we're in the new normal and working through it. But the fans have really responded across the league. We're seeing some record crowds that are surpassing really where we were even in 18-19.
Well, before we let you go here, you mentioned earlier it was a while since you had last eaten and you were able to indulge in some brisket at the warehouse. It wasn't too bad, was it?
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Love to get barbecue in my travels, so very nice to walk across the street and have that served to me.
Well, there you go, Ryan. Thanks for the time here and enjoy the rest of your stay in Boise and safe travels back east.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Cam.
We'll have the second period coming up for you next. No score between the Steelheads and the Thunder through the first 20 minutes of play. You're watching and listening to Idaho Steelheads Hockey on the Steelheads Broadcast Network.